And there's my trike. It's kind of working pretty good. Here's a little overview of how it looks. It's the steering. I gotta put more bolts in this because it flexes, but right now it's pretty strong. There's some bolts down here. You can see that it just rotates on this threaded rod. And there's a small wheel down here. I want to replace the gas and the brake with hand controls, but that's kind of tricky, so I'm not doing that yet. This is just a temporary stand for the gas tank. It's working just fine. This is an 80cc moped engine. See, here's my bicycle. It's got a 49 on it. I've got this spring-loaded tensioner. I had to drill a couple extra holes in it to mount it, so it can move a little bit on that. Adjustable spring tension, which is fully tightened. This I had to add in to push this out to line up the chain better. And then this thing, I need to modify it a little bit, but it helps keep it from bouncing, which causes the bottom of the chain to flap around and come off. You can see I've got this wooden chain guide down here. That helps to keep it from flopping around too. Here's my chairs for now. This one's the driver's seat, just loose. And then the kid's seat. Just 26-inch bike wheels. You can see my chain came off quite a few times. This sprocket's pretty mangled. The chain's really pretty mangled too. So, things that I've customized on this is I had to get a pull start, and I also have a centrifugal clutch, which those things are a pain in the butt. This is the clutch bell, and they just press fit this gear in here, which is definitely not strong enough. It just starts spinning and doesn't work. So I tried epoxying it, which worked for a while until it broke. But the epoxy, I was able to just chip it out. And so what I have now, this is actually the original, and they sent me a replacement, which is in the Trike now. But basically all I did is I just took some nails and hammered them down in there. And then I used my Dremel to grind them flat so the bearing would fit in there. So that seems to work. It only has one nail in it, but it's working all right for now. Let's see if I can get this started. Yay! It actually worked pretty good. The main goal of the Trike is that it can carry 3 people and some cargo, and eventually it's going to have a cover over it so that you can ride it in the rain and it's weather resistant. One of the big problems is that the bike wheels are not very well designed for the sideways forces of turning, and when I was testing it once I decided to make a sharp turn and it actually completely bent the rim, and I had to throw away the wheel. Still a couple problems with it, of course. It has a lot of torque, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if it will damage the spokes if you rev it full throttle, but at this point you can't, because the the chain is still has problems. It has a tendency to pop off and wiggle around, and because the tires, because the wheels twist while turning, it makes the chain misaligned and it makes it sound like it's about to come off. But other than that, it's pretty fun. Anyway, that's all I have for today, so bye.